Here I am, right outside of the Alcazar of Segovia. Alcazar is literally Spanish for fortress. This fortress was originally built in the 11th century by the Romans, but apart from the foundation, there is nothing left of that original fortress after Muslim era came in and they built a fortress over it. And once King Alphonse V took over in 1150 from the Muslims, then he converted into another massive fortress over that Muslim fortress. Since then, this building has served a lot of different purposes in the history. It has been also a royal palace. It has also served the army as army headquarters or for other different purposes. Right now, this is used as a museum.
The interior of Castle of Segovia is in perfect accordance with the magnificence of its exterior. Many apartments are decorated with delicate traceries and pendant ornaments. The interior of the Alcazar also contains a hall of the old palace and a hall of a fireplace, as well as a throne room, hall of the gallery, as well as the royal chamber, hall of the kings, room of the belt, and also a chapel. There is a chapel in the room of the belt from which the king or queen used to see the mass, and of course also there will be no castle without a weapons room. It's got very impressive weapons room as well. The Alcazar has housed the armory of the house of Trastamara since old times and was one of the president of the collection of weapons that finally met in the Royal Army of Madrid.
This is what I meant when I said the Disney movies took the influence from this castle, and you see in every Disney movie, especially Sabrina movies, the castle they show is the copy of this original castle in Segovia. This is one of the most exciting and the beautiful places in Segovia and one of the biggest landmarks of Segovia as well. I would strongly recommend to visit this castle. We have been inside the castle as well. It's really amazing inside as well. Lots of history and beautiful painting. I managed to find my way to this one of the most churches in Segovia. It's got amazing history. Apparently, the legend is that this church was built by the Templars in the 12th century to protect the sacred fragments of the true cross, which was found in the 4th century, and they built this church, this 12-sided church, which was built on the influence of the church in Jerusalem to just protect the fragments of the true cross. I will go inside and have a look and bring you a bit more details about the church as well. But this is located on one of the beautiful hills overlooking the castle, which is the most significant landmark of the city. I managed to hike onto this mountain. I've been trying to find a perfect shot to capture this magnificent castle behind me, and I finally have managed to sneak out of behind and managed to find this beautiful spot away from all those tourists and all that crowd. But coming here, it's about sunset time. It has made my day. I've been trying to find some place like this all day. I'm so happy that I did it. But it's just one view from here of the castle, of the cathedral, of the churches behind me. It just tells you the whole story of Segovia in one look. I think it's almost the end of my trip of Segovia, but I'm so very happy that I managed to find this spot. look what I found, a $1 million view. And trust me guys, this is absolutely priceless. This is the best view of the castle you can possibly have out of anywhere in the city. And I had to go to the top of this hill to get this one view. But I can guarantee you there is nowhere else you can get this view. You can see the mountains behind me of Segovia, and then you can see the longest and highest tower of the Cathedral of Segovia, and then you can see the most beautiful castle of Segovia right behind me. This is just it's speechless here, really. I mean, it can't be any better than this. I am absolutely overwhelmed. I'm absolutely overexcited to be here. It makes you feel like being on the top of the world. The interesting place and bit sad thing about this city is that I actually underestimated the place. I should have stayed 3 to 4 nights here. There are so many historical places, like I said in my yesterday's video, that it makes me feel like I have time traveled and I've gone into the 5th century or the 4th century. There are so many exciting things. As I'm standing here right in front of the sanctuary of Saint John de la Cruz, and this I'm trying to get inside if it's open, but it contains quite a few sculpture of the Saint John and some nice old paintings as well. But this is one of the oldest buildings, was built in the 12th century. It's really beautiful. Even the outside wall, if you can show a bit, it really is the original wall which was built in the 11th and 12th century. As you can see, I have reached the magnificent gates of Segovia, and that also sadly means that my trip to Segovia ends here, and I'm off to Madrid tomorrow morning. First thing, I'll be flying to Madrid, and then I'll be spending another day in Madrid, bring you some nice updates and some facts about the places that I missed a couple of days ago, and I will show you a bit more interesting places before heading home. So thank you very much for staying with me, and this is officially at the grand gates of Segovia, and I say goodbye. Thank you.